Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Umlaut breakfast with CthuLoops. We are inching ever closer to being able to reform our religion. We just need 7% more moral authority, as well as 338 piety. But you know what? Let's focus on the moral authority, because I'm sure we'll be able to get the piety as we blast heathens in the ass. Now, to get said moral authority, I think the best way would be to claim the holy site of Rugen, which is currently owned by Pomerania. We could also try to raid infidel temples, but considering that we're surrounded by fellow pagans, I think that's going to be a little difficult. There's not a lot of temples around us. We could also try to build temples of our own. Unfortunately, we only get 1% moral authority per temple built, and it's going to cost us upwards of 500 ducats to build a temple. 500 ducats, and that's only because that's in my capital. Elsewhere, we'd be spending 620 ducats per temple. That's insane. That is an insane amount of money. I'd be spending thousands upon thousands of ducats that I do not have on temples just to get the piety that we, or the moral authority that we need to reform our faith. That is insane. That is not worth my time. Ain't nobody got time for that. I need the money that I currently have to buy the golden bars with which to wipe my ass, because I refuse to wipe my ass with leaves and grass like the peasants, right? Hell no, G.I. Joe, I will not be wasting my time. But, yeah, the only downside to taking the holy site from Pomerania is that we'll have to wage several wars against Pomerania, so there'll be a lot of truce time and whatnot, because we'll have to take the county of Slupsk, Stettin, and Rugen. That's 3 wars against Pomerania itself. The county of Wologosz, thankfully is not a part of Pomerania, so we don't have to worry about the truce. It seems that this county is ruled by a man who is wearing a fat suit, because that is not a naturally fat looking man. You know what? It's a high quality fat suit, so kudos to whoever made that, I guess. It's fine, whatever. But I guess maybe the downtime in between wars isn't such a bad thing, because then we can focus on attacking other dudes. Now, there aren't a lot of enemies in the Wendish Empire that we border, because we have a truce with Greater Poland, we have a truce with Kuyavia, don't have a truce with Avaria, so we can probably take a little bit of their territory. Maybe this guy will die in the meantime, and then we can just not worry about the truces and all that shit, but I guess the other option would be to expand eastward. Now, contrary to popular belief, I actually don't like taking extraneous amounts of territory. Or, I guess I should say, unnecessary amounts of territory. Because then you end up with counts and dukes that you really don't want to be holding on to, because then you're hitting your vassal limit, etc., etc., because you don't have the kingdoms or the empire titles. It can get messy, but you know what? Needs must when the devil drives. I believe it was Mahatma Gandhi himself who once said, sometimes you just need to buckle down and cap some heathen bitches in the ass to get that sweet, sweet moral authority to reform your faith. And this is, of course, the same Mahatma Gandhi who was known for strangling heathens and infidels with his bare hands. And when I say bare hands, I don't mean his empty hands. Mahatma Gandhi was famous for going around wrestling live bears, and then he would rip their paws off whilst they were still alive, bite his own hands off, and then attach the bear paws to his bloody stumps, and then he would of course use that to strangle the heathens and infidels. And he'd do this on a daily basis, so the man knows his shit. So, you know what? Let's do as Mahatma Gandhi once used to do, and really just lay it on these heathens regardless of where they are. And then eventually, I'm sure maybe we'll have enough territory to be able to form the Empire of Russia. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But, yeah, I guess we're gonna get started with a war and all that shit. So let's go ahead and dismiss our troops in sacks. And then we will... You know what? We may be able to take advantage of the single county realms around us. Yeah, let's attack you. Conquest of Izborsk, which is definitely the name of an Urukai from the hit video game series Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor. We'll go for that. And then we'll also attack you, Volhynia, for the conquest of Vladimir Volinsky, which sounds like the male Russian equivalent of Monica Lewinsky. Why not? As well as the County of Bells. Yeah, fantastic. Seems that my council is more than on board with this, because they're all loyalists. Pomerania. We could do a subjugation war. But subjugating heathens and infidels, unless we have religious revocation laws, it's gonna be messy, I think. I mean, once we reform our faith, we'll have access to holy wars and whatnot, which will, I guess, more or less kind of nullify the need for subjugation wars. You know what? Let's just go for a conquest war. I don't want to end up with more vassals than I need, that I can't really manage because they're of the wrong religion and all that crap. There's even a Christian lady here. What is she doing there? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe she just converted of her own volition. Alright, well, vassals, please accept my war invitation. I'm gonna go deal with Pomerania. I'll have my vassals go deal with the single county realms and all that such. And I think we should be able to, yeah, bang this out fairly quickly, I think. Alright, that's great. Vassals, well, let me know once you guys have all accepted the call to arms and are holding in Beretzi's already under siege. That's great. Okay, and our vassals are already blasting the ass of this little kid now. Fantastic. Is there a button I can press to just have everyone be assigned to this place? Or do I have to like click on each and every one of these like some kind of fucking pedestrian? Alright, well I guess we're walking. Good grief. That's dumb. I should be able to just hold down a modifier key or something and then just bam, every single one of them. But no, I have to click on them manually. Good grief. Well anyways, vassals, please go deal with that. And what is this? Successor nomination. Oh, right, I haven't nominated a successor. Well, I mean, I'm obviously gonna go for the genius. Strong's good, but... and I guess it's especially good for tribal dudes. But no, we're gonna go for Miwino. Not Miwino. Yeah, Miwino the genius, not Miwino the strong. Fantastic. Actually, let me look at the thing again. Right. Okay, so they don't like my candidate, the genius Miwino, because they think he's a devious snake. The 0-year-old kid looks like a devious snake. He's barely 4 months old, and they're calling him a devious snake. What, did he like run some kind of Nigerian scam on you? What the fuck? Devious snake? He's 4 months old. He doesn't have enough brain function to be a devious snake. Good grief. What? Okay, what else? He looks entirely unqualified. Again, please see the note about the 4-month-old baby. He's basically a giant sperm with arms and legs. Alright? And he's just a baby. Yes, that should nullify the whole he looks entirely unqualified bullshit. And you dislike him. You dislike a 4-month-old baby. What is wrong with these guys? I mean, it could be because they hate me. Right, yeah, it's because they hate me. Got it. Jeez. You know what? Let me try something. Can we apply some reverse psychology to this whole thing? Let's give it a try. Okay, so now my nomination is, in fact, the guy that they want. Let's see how this works out. Alright, that's great. Good job, guys. Good job calling in your vassals and all that crap. Now, everyone over to... It worked. Fantastic. It actually worked. Holy crap. The conversion of Gradek, also known as Grade C. High Chief Debeligoj, the Scholar of Grade C. It's funny that he's known as a scholar, yet the only grade he could get was Grade C. Good job, and you converted to Orthodox. Alright, Mazel tov, I guess, and kudos and all that jazz. Right, well, in the meantime, let's go ahead and attack Pomerania. We're at 20% with Izborsk. Great. The Lithuanian populace of Nalsia have embraced Latgalian culture. Should we become Lithuanian? Or does it really matter? So this is Baltic, and Lithuanian is also Baltic. Okay, I guess that's not really much of a difference then. Alright, well, whatever. I guess it's fine. One thing we should definitely convert is our disgusting hair and mustache. Good grief, man. Fucking degenerate. I kind of wish I could take off the helmet, because I can't tell what kind of hair he's got under there. Like, does he have like a full head of hair? Is it like a buzz cut? Or does he have like a dick etched into his forehead or something? I can't tell because of that fucking helmet. And he just refuses to take it off. So now his helmet just absolutely reeks. So maybe it's a good thing that he's keeping his helmet on to keep in that stank. Alright, you know what? That looks decent for a haircut. Beard. Let's go for, no beard? No. Something different than our previous ruler, though. Just to kind of, like, distinguish ourselves a little bit. Yeah, not that. Not the old tree beard. Maybe that? It's not a bad beard, I will say. Though, you know what? This looks like a clean cut. Let's go with that. There you go. Now you look more presentable and less like a dirty hobo. Good job, buddy. And we're at 100% with this kit. Fantastic. Izborsk has been conquered. Let me give away Izborsk. I will never get tired of saying it that way. Something about Izborsk. Alright. Vishev? You can take the county of, you guessed it. There you go. Fantastic. Now everyone else please attend to these counties down here. Thank you. There really needs to be a way to select all of them. Seriously, it is just ridiculous. Unless somehow I missed the memo or something, but I doubt it. I don't think there's a way to select all of them. Right, let's go ahead and siege down the capital of Pomerania, and they are currently suffering from some internal strife, as well as a Franconian holy war for Mason. What? I'm sorry. Pomerania is actually winning? How are you losing against Pomerania? Are you stupid? What the hell? Okay then. Great, good for you. Everyone, please go take this county, because they're actually owning you guys right now. Alright. We see the enemy troops. Let's go ahead and follow them into Rostock. There we go. Things are going well when suddenly I hear an embarrassed huff from nearby. Spinning my greatsword ready. Wait, where's my axe of Perkunas? I see the enemy commander Norbert awkwardly attempting to climb a rickety old fence. I think he's trying to escape the battle, my lord, the soldier next to me muses. Well, I mean, with a name like Norbert, I guess I'm not surprised. You know what? Let's duel this bitch. My axe of Perkunas felt like an extension of my arm, and meeting Norbert's eyes, I saw they were full of apprehension. I moved carefully, and in a whirlwind of blows, they were down. Once it is done, I roar in victory. Norbert dies. That's right. I'm sorry, Norbert. You dead, bitch. And that is 67% war score. Let's go ahead and sacrifice some dudes. Do I get any piety for this? Or just personal combat skill plus? I mean, that's a lot of dudes that I just sacrificed to the gods. They could at least, you know, afford to smile at me a little bit, right? 70% war score. Fantastic. We'll follow them even more. And once we gain the top level education with our martial education, we'll go ahead and switch over to theology focus to get some sweet, sweet piety. Let's take that. Thank you very much. And that is 100% with Pomerania. Well, let's get our troops back into our territory before we dismiss them so that we don't accidentally suffer from attrition. Thank you, Spy Master. And what do we got? Galeen, let's have you go with the Rift. More people to sacrifice. Great. Oh, look at you. He looks like the main character from the hit video game Vampire. Fantastic. Sacrifice to the gods. Okay, Vladimir Volinsky is ours. Fantastic, as is Slupsk. I love the name, Slupsk. Alright, let's give these 2 counties away. Aha! Manvidas. You can take... Wait, Vladimir Volinsky is a part of Volhynia. Now, which one of these counties is meant to be the capital? I guess any one of them will do. You know what? What was your name? Mangina. You can take the county of Vladimir Volinsky. And Slupsk is a part of... Oh, Pomerania. Interesting. And I guess Gdansk is meant to be the capital there. Alright, well, let's give Slupsk to this man, Skirdo. What a name, Skirdo. There you go. Slupsk is now yours. Fantastic. Right, I'm gonna actually dismiss my troops so that we can use them for other stuff. So Vitebsk here. Ah, Pskov. Pskov is a part of the Duchy of Pskov, of which we already have 1 county, so we might as well take the other one. Oh, I thought this guy was sneering at me. Turns out he's hair-lipped. Right, County of Pskov. And Vitebsk over here has 2 counties. Which county do we want? They're actually pretty much the exact same. Except the supply limit in Vitebsk is a little bit better. You know what? Let's take Vitebsk from Vitebsk. There you go. Alright. And I don't think I need to raise my vassal troops for this, or my domain troops for this one. Let's just have you guys deal with it yourselves. Yeah, that's great, Skov. I mean, you can thrash about all you want, but your ass is blasted, my friend. Bells will give away. Let's see. Bells is a part of... What is this place? Red Ruthenia. Huh, okay. Well, let's give Bells away to... Vetsik, or whatever your name is. There you go. And I noticed that Dr. Evliania here owns a part of Red Ruthenia. Actually, the last county of Red Ruthenia that we need. Permishil, or whatever. Wait, is Dr. Evliania the rival physician of Dr. Igovicia? I wonder if they like play pranks on each other by harvesting each other's organs whilst they slumber. I'm assuming that's like a prank that physicians play on each other, or like maybe just surgeons. Maybe they like to prank each other by harvesting each other's organs whilst they sleep. If there's any doctors out there that are watching my videos, I mean, I don't know why you would be watching my videos, but if you are, please let me know if you in fact, mess around with your fellow doctors by harvesting each other's organs. I imagine you would. I mean, I would if I were a doctor. Maybe that's why I'm not a doctor. Or maybe that's why I shouldn't be a doctor. Well, anyways. We can attack Igovicia for, I think, Minsk? Yeah. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Let's go for Minsk, and then we can attack Kiev for another part of Minsk. And then Dr. Evliania will attack for Peremyshil. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it up. Let's do it up, bub. We'll go for the conquest of Minsk. Thank you. And Dr. Evliania, we will attack for Peremyshil. Fantastic. Alright, vassals, please attend me. Thank you very much. You guys are going to be doing the heavy lifting here. Actually, let's have my vassals go deal with the single county dudes. Or you know what? No, we can have our vassals just, like, join our troops. That's fine too, because we don't really, need them to, you know, go do things by themselves. Yeah, it's fine if they join us in this instance. Thank you, and we'll go for Minsk next. And we're apparently losing fights. Okay, that's great, thank you. And Lydia, I don't care what you do with your stupid-ass life. Now, everyone, please attend me. Where are you guys? You guys are losing fights on my behalf. That's great. Thanks. Just really setting a good example of our military efficiency, aren't you? Dumb bastards. Good grief. Alright, Minsk is ours. Let's go ahead and blast this guy in the teeth, as well as his ass. Oh, you took that back. Unbelievable. I could hear someone sneaking around inside and I believed it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Galeen opening one of my letters. Okay, well, you know what? Let's help her read and have her lose prestige. Okay, sacrifice. This lady? Sacrifice. Fantastic. Okay, we'll take that. Thank you very much. And that is 100% with these guys. Great. You know what? I'm actually gonna keep Minsk and give away my Sax. Yeah, let's do that because Sax is pretty far away, whereas Minsk is like right next to my capital here. Let's give my Sax over to, what's this guy's name? Stink? Alright, Stank. You can take my Sax. Don't live up to your name, alright? You have a reputation of being a really smelly dude. Be sure to take a bath every now and then. And we lost our Spy Master. Unbelievable. Oh, she's just incapable because she's got a fiery body, apparently. Which is also known as Slow Fever. You know what? Let's just get a loyalist on our team for now. If it seems like maybe people are plotting shit against me, then we'll maybe switch it over to someone who's actually competent at the job. But for now, we'll just keep it as is. And my wife is pregnant. Fantastic. Alright, so that is Skov taken. And that is Skov given. Perfect. Now down to Vitebsk, please and thank you. Wow, you guys are just really having a hard time with this. With my wife, Noroava, pregnant, I'm starting to worry if I shouldn't organize something special for this year's harvest, right? Pleasing Zemnia could be instrumental to ensure the birth of a healthy child. Oh, goal for piety. You know what? Let's dedicate the entire festival to Noroava. Get some monthly piety as well as just straight up piety. Fantastic. My wife has really taken on a role as Zemnia during the festival. She acts as imperious as any goddess would. She is certainly having her fun administering blessings, but her demeanor is always collected and sophisticated. I am sure her actions will bring prestige to our family name, as well as the favor of Zemnia. 75 prestige. Only that was piety. I mean, not that I'm complaining, but still. And that is 100% with Vitebsk. Perfect. Alright, so let's give Vitebsk over to... not the guy who is really qualified, because I feel like they're a little bit wasted for this. Maybe this guy? You know what? No, let's go for Pukik. You can take Vitebsk, despite your weird name, Pukik. Alright, now down to Dr. Evliania. Now that we've, you know, blasted his rival, we might as well take the fight to him himself. Dr. Evliania. MD. Alright, we'll take that, and then we'll go blast you in the ass. That is your face, because you've got an ass face. Thank you. We'll take that, 87%. And I think once we siege this back, we should be okay. I'm starting to think Enel might fancy me. Bang her. Bang her good. Yeah. We've given her the old rough and tumble. And Pomerania is not having a good time. They're just completely being torn asunder. Like a used butthole. No! John Lithgow! He's dead! No! Wait, which county? Dobrezin. Damn it, John Lithgow, I loved you. You are the greatest. Dobre, you can take Dobrezin. Let's hope that the similarity in your name and the name of the county somehow affects your ability to rule it. And Peremyshil is now ours as well. Well, that's going to be the duchy capital, so let's install Talivaldis into Peremyshil. Perfect. I don't think we have enough money to be able to create these duchies yet. But once we do have that money, we'll be able to, you know, get those set up and all that shit. And Miwino, let's have you go with struggle education. And in the meantime... Ah, right, so that's my domain troops, or my retinue, I guess? Whatever. Okay, so we can actually attack Avaria for Stezica, which I think we should. And our moral authority is at 51%. Okay, fantastic. So we just need the piety. We need approximately, what, 268 piety. Or, my bad, 63 piety? I guess? I don't know if my math matches, but... whatever. It's fine. Okay, so let's make my actual candidate the Genius Miwino. And Avaria... we might actually need to raise our domain troops for this. Wait, why can't I do this? I have raised levies, apparently. Well, that's a fucking lie. Hey, whoa, another genius son. Holy shit. Alright, you're also gonna be a Miwino. You're gonna be a backup Miwino in case something bad happens to the other Miwinos. Nice. And we have... a holy order, not a holy order, but rather a religious stack that we may be able to futz around a little bit with. Let's reorganize them, get them to join these dudes, and bam, we can toggle them to loot. It's a bit gamey, I realize, but it's pretty cool that we can do that. Right, so are you saying that I actually have troops raised still, or... You do? Well, that's a lie. But, okay. Okay, now we can do this. Alright, so we can go for a subjugation, but I don't want to end up with more vassals that I can handle. Because right now, yeah, it's probably not a good idea. Let's have you guys attack this place, thank you very much. And yes, I get it, I get it. And my lover is pregnant. Fantastic. Alright, Avaria. Let's actually get our vassal troops in on this action, please and thank you. I've inherited what now? Baito, whatever. Wait, was he my spy master? Okay, well, regardless. Manvidius, you can take Baito. There you go. Ah, he was my spy master. You know what? I don't want my wife to be my spy master because then her stats don't count towards my stats. So let's get this guy. Not my biggest fan to be my spy master in studying technology in... Maybe we'll wait. Maybe we'll wait for the slow fever to go away first. And then we'll, you know, get him to spy in Constantinople. Uh-oh. Maybe we can coax them into a bit of a snafu by having them attack us across a river crossing penalty. Nope, that did not work at all. Okay, well, we'll have to wait until their, our vassal troops have merged with ours. I could raise my domain troops, I suppose. I just don't want to have to, you know, use my own money and all that such. Which I realize is a little cheap. You know what? Just call in our domain troops. It's fine. We don't need to worry too much about, you know, losing money right now. Alright, that's great. And let's go into... You know what? They're in sacks. Oh, shit. Actually, no. We might have enough troops to be able to fight them in sacks. Except, our vassals are a little too slow to follow us and all that crap. Fine, go into Sandomierz. Don't assault that holding just yet. Whoa, that's a lot of troops. I like it. The supply limit there is able to take that. Not a genius, not my child. That's how this works, miss. That's how this works. They're going into Lublin. Can we catch them in sacks? We can, but I don't want to take a major river crossing penalty. Each swing of my sword has sent me deeper into enemy territory. Before I know it, I am surrounded. With a burst of energy, I roared loudly, causing a few of them to hesitate and one unfortunate soldier to stagger backwards, tripping over a rock. I can't help but notice that he drops his weapon in the dirt. I'll take that blade and send you back to Perun with it. A short sword. Why would I want a short sword when I've got the axe of Pukuveras? Oh, you know, the Pukuveras is our father. Well, it might as well be. Our axe of Perkunas. We don't lose our axe though, right? Masterful short sword, quality 3. Whoa. Holy crap. A weapon which, according to legend, was stolen from the hands of a frightened Bohemian officer. After the battle, King Pluten treasured this bounty, allowing it to serve him in both battle and conversation. But, okay, whoa. So it gives me more monthly prestige, and it also gives me a boost to leading the center. Not quite as much personal combat skill, and we also get extra martial from the axe of Perkunas, so we're gonna keep that instead. We're a little over the supply limit here, but once we take this over, things should be a little bit better. There we go. Ah, nope, stay there. Are you kidding me? That stupid nonsense? No, stay in Stezica. Let me come blast you in the ass in Podlazy, or however the hell you're supposed to pronounce that. I don't know who you are, and your name is really weird. Likik? I don't want to be your guardian or anything, so get the hell out of my face. Alright, you son of a bitch. It has been ages since I felt so invigorated by battle. Every day our unit is moving as if connected by some unspoken bond. I exclaim eagerly one night, or a higher power of some kind. This is all you, my lord, one of my soldiers say, a look of genuine surprise on his face. So, yes, finally I become a brilliant strategist, but do I become proud or humble? Considering that we're still strapped for piety, let's go for humble instead of proud. Thank you. Ah, nice. Look at that. That's looking glorious. Alright, well, since we got the top level education, let's switch our focus over to theology to get some piety. Fantastic. And you know what? We're actually going to end the episode off here for now. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll win our war against Avaria. And then hopefully we'll have enough piety to be able to... I guess Saxony has absorbed Pomerania. Great, good for you. Well, hopefully we'll have enough piety to be able to reform our faith soon enough. And we may need to do some more conquest wars. We'll do one against Kiev for sure for Drutsk, because that's a part of Minsk. And maybe we'll even attack these guys. Viacia, which is of course Dutch for bitch slappers. That's right. Don't look it up. It's true. Ask any Dutch person. They will tell you that this in fact means, you know what? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.